Respected sir and madam, and my dear friends, a present good morning to one and all. Myself, K. Sharantesh Roy. I am pursuing 10th grade at Lokshit Tutorial. Today, I want to present an interesting seminar in front of great people like you. Now, I want to say complete seminar regarding electric current. Before starting seminar, I want to share some important few lines in my today's seminar. Imagine yourself how my seminar will be there. Today my seminar will continue with 1 mark, 2 mark, 4 mark and 8 mark questions. This question may be asking in public examinations. So my humble advice is, please watch my seminar video from starting point to ending point without fail. Let's start seminar. Yes. Do you know what is electric current? This question may be asking in public examinations for 1 mark, and this question was previously repeated for 3 times. Electric current is nothing but the process of flowing positive charges and negative charges in a particular direction is known as electric current. Let us enter into another topic. The another topic is conductors. Conductors is nothing but the objects which allows current. This is known as conductors. Let us enter into another topic. The another topic is insulators. What is insulators? This question may be asking in coming examinations for 1 mark, and this question was previously repeated for 4 times. Insulators are nothing but the objects which does not allow the current to pass through it. They are known as insulators. Let us enter into another topic. The another topic is electrolyte. What is electrolyte? This question may be asking in coming examinations for 1 mark, and this question was previously repeated for 4 times. Electrolyte is nothing but it is a solution which allows charges to pass through it. This is known as electrolyte. In this there are 2 rods. One is anode, another one is cathode. The positive charges which gather at one place, that rod is known as anode, and negative charges which gather at one place, that rod is known as cathode. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let us enter into another topic. The another topic is potential difference. What is potential difference? This question may be asking in coming public examination for 2 marks, and this question was previously repeated for 4 times. Potential difference is nothing but the work done by the chemical force on 1 per unit is known as potential difference. The units of the potential difference are volt. The volt was measured by the voltmeter. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let us enter into another topic. The another topic is EMF. EMF is nothing but electromotive force. In electromotive force, the work done by the electrical force in on per unit of mass is known as electromotive force. The units of potential difference and electromotive force is same. The volt is measured by voltmeter. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let us enter into another topic. The another topic is electric charge. Electric charge is nothing but the charges which are passing from one point to another point. These are understand by positive and negative. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let us enter into another topic. The another topic is drift velocity. Drift velocity is nothing but the process of going the charges in one direction is known as drift velocity. I will show the picture of drift velocity. Once again. This is the picture of drift velocity. We will say that the order of motion electrons in closed circuit. This is a picture of non-drift velocity. Here the charges will move in all directions. It occur in open circuit. Based on the circuit, the charges will flow from one direction to in another direction. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let us enter into another topic. The another topic is Ohm's law. What is Ohm's law? What is the differences between Ohm's law and non-ohmic conductors? Write an activity based on Ohm's law. These questions are very important based on Ohm's law. These questions may be asking in coming examinations for 2 marks, 4 marks and 8 marks. And these questions was previously repeated for 4 times to 5 times. Let us enter. The Ohm's law is the passing of current from one end of the conductor to another end of the conductor is known as Ohm's law. The differences between ohmic conductors and non-ohmic conductors are ohmic conductors obeys Ohm's law, non-ohmic conductors does not obey Ohm's law. VI graph is constant in Ohm's law and VI graph is non-constant in non-ohmic conductors. I will show the picture of VI graph. This is the picture of VI graph in ohmic conductors. This is the picture of VI graph in non-ohmic conductors. In ohmic conductors, the mostly we will observe in the terminals. This Ohm's law is obey. In the metals and gaseous states, the non-ohmic conductors will obey. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let us enter into another topic. The another topic is electric shock. Electric shock is nothing but the movement of charges into our body is known as electric charge. I will say one table without C that 0.001 amperes of current will enters into our body. On the time we cannot feel any pain. When 0.005 of amperes of current will enter into our body, on the time we will feel pain. When 0.10 of amperes of current will enter into our body, on the time the voluntary function will be damaged. When 0.15 amperes of current will enters into our body, on the time we will lose our mental thinking power. When 0.70 amperes of current enters into our body, on the time we will totally damaged. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let us enter into another topic. Resistance. What is resistance? This question may be asking in coming examination for 1 mark. Resistance is nothing but the power or any energy moving into an object. The specific object power is known as resistance. The resistance depends on the temperature, length of the object. I will show the one table based on resistance on temperature. Once again, this is the table. It is a material. In a silver, the 1.59 into 10 power minus 8. In copper, 1.6 into 10 power minus 8. And in copper and silver, they have same. And the aluminium is 2.82 into 10 power minus 8. In calcium, the power is 3.36 into 10 power minus 8. And in tungsten also 5.60 into 10 minus 8. Next, tungsten 5.60 into 10 power minus 8. In zinc also 5.90 into 10 power minus 8. In all the cases, the powers of the decimal values only changes, and the 10 power minus 8 will not change. It is because of that, based on the temperature, this reaction will take place. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Let us enter into another topic. The another topic is overloading. The overloading is nothing but the process of increase of more electric current in a battery or any resistance object in the time the overloading will take place. To reduce the overloading of the current, we have to use fuse. If we use fuse on the time, there is no chance to occur fire actions. In this way, by using fuse, we will reduce the overloading of current. Are you understood? I hope you all are understood. Once again, I want to repeat important questions in this chapter. What is electric current? What is electrolyte? Write the differences between potential difference and electromotive force. Write differences between ohmic conductors and non-ohmic conductors. Write lab activity to prove that Ohm's law. State overloading. Write about overloading. Write the table of electric shock depends on the resistance of the temperature. These questions are very important in this chapter. Thanking you for spending your valuable time for listening my seminar video. Stay home, stay safe. Jai Hind.